You said that Jesus wouldn't have ended up on the cross if he was this kind of meek and mild view that we have of him, but did he deserve, after he made those controversial claims, to be crucified?
I mean, you can answer this in two ways. The first being just on a sort of kind of practical and factual level, did he deserve to be crucified in that way? When you read the biographies of Jesus, you can see how there were some questionable witnesses. You can see how some of the religious leaders were kind of ramping up the crowds to kind of, I think, release Barabbas, and another prisoner, rather than let Jesus go. So on the basis of that, no. I mean, in terms of our sort of postmodern Western palate, no, someone shouldn't be crucified because of those things. But if we're talking about this theologically and what the point of the cross is, I think one of the questions you asked earlier was, we keep seeing images of Jesus on a cross. It's like everywhere, he's always on a cross. What does that mean? Theologically, what we're saying is that the cross means so much more than just being executed by a state power. Yeah? And I think there's a place for that discussion about being executed by state power. It's really quite powerful, actually. But why was Jesus crucified? Well, Max was talking about how Jesus said that he claimed to forgive sins and all those sorts of things. The whole point of the cross is that Jesus is taking the punishment that we ultimately deserve for our sins, for the wrongs that we've done. And that's quite a big thing to get around. What sins and what do I deserve? The cross, it seems so almost offensive to even take that on board. But I think there also comes this sense of, I do think that I'll speak for myself, I have an inflated sense of how good I am. And I underestimate how bad I am. And those two things are working at the same time. And Jesus has taken that. So did Jesus deserve to die? No. Just practically, what we see in the gospel accounts. But did Jesus deserve to die? No, because he's taken on board, according to the Christian worldview, the punishment for our sins, and enabled us to have access, to have this invitation to get to know God. So, no. But he did it. And then the question is, why? And it goes back to this love in eternity past, which we see kind of embodied in the person of Jesus, and we need to make a decision about that.